Yo, what's up YouTube? Sharp here, bringing you guys another gameplay, and this is actually one of my first like MLG gameplays. I know I brought you guys some pickup scrims and stuff that I played when the game first came out, just testing out some game types. But so far, MLG rules are looking like CTF and S&D. There's not really anything else you can play unless they fix the demo rules around a little bit to where you can't keep tying it out, because that was the problem with Sabotage, that the game just kept drawing, and you can't have that impossibly just never-ending game. So here I'm using the ACR with red dot, and my proficiency is focus. I've been using focus. Everyone on my team's been using it. It seems to work pretty good. Focus, what it does is when someone shoots at you, your gun doesn't kick up as much. So I haven't really been using the Type 95 at all in scrims, just because either it's gonna get nerfed and it's gonna suck, or they're just gonna ban it. So pretty much most of the people we've been scrimming haven't been using it. Most of the pro teams, or the Black Ops pro teams I should say, since there are no MW3 pro teams, have been using no Type 95. Now we're playing Dome CTF. Like I said, MLG rules CTF and S&D. And we're playing as leverage, by the way, if I didn't mention that. Leverage is TP, Aches, Sensor, and Vengeance. Back to MLG, Sundance was on a podcast type thing, live stream with VVV, and he pretty much said COD's coming back to the circuit. COD's going to be on the circuit. Now, I didn't listen to the podcast just because I think I was playing at the time, and it was just like, when I started watching it, Sundance wasn't on there, and the guy was just talking about a bunch of stuff that I don't really care about. So what people told me is that COD, he pretty much said COD's going to stay on the circuit. I don't know if they're sure about Halo, if Halo's staying on or not. But and also don't know what game it's going to be. I don't know, if they don't fix the LAN on MW3, most likely it'll be either they'll just do online, or they'll just go back to Black Ops. I really doubt they're going to go back to Black Ops, just because so many people hate that game. But if they do the online, the pro circuits, I don't really like those too much. Going to the LAN, going to an event is really fun, and plus when you play online, people always drop you from the game, do all that stuff. So it's never fun playing online, but if we have to, then we will. And Sundance also tweeted that it'll most likely be on Xbox. People were retweeting that. I saw that. So it's looking like Call of Duty is going to be on the circuit, whether it's online or not, and most likely it's going to be on Xbox. So it's looking good for us. I like Xbox. Obviously, I like Xbox more than PS3. Coming from Xbox, the only reason why I bought a PS3 is because of MLG switching over, and MW2, and then Black Ops. But I'll be really glad to see MW3 on Xbox. I think it'll bring out a lot more players, a lot more competition, because not too many people play PS3. Not too many of the pro teams came originally from PS3. Most of them had Xbox and went and bought PS3, and most of the amateur teams went and bought PS3. So I think with it being on Xbox, you'll get all those teams that, they said they didn't really want to waste money on the PS3. Then, I think you'll see all of them to show up to events. So, that should be pretty fun. By the way, this is my team for the MLG Pro Circuit. If you don't watch my live streams, it's me, Moho, John, and Saints. And this, we plan on this being our team throughout the events. They haven't announced what the first event is. I'm imagining they'll probably do that first of the year, because usually the first MLG event is right around end of April or mid-April. I don't know. Sometime in April. It's like right around spring break. So they should be announcing that sometime beginning of the year. I'm guessing January, February, sometime that time. Hopefully January gives you people time to plan and get tickets. I didn't get turned on by that guy. I quit shooting. I know I sat here and watched kill cam. It might look like I got turned on, but I quit shooting. I don't know why. I assumed he would die. But I'm not making any excuses. Just saying that I quit shooting. Um, Something else I also want to talk about is, well, I already pretty much talked about MLG and my team. But yeah, my team, like I said, Saints and John, they're beasts. Good at Slayers. Saints. Me and Saints usually use the ACR, and John and Moho usually run around the SMGs. John is an animal with the MP7 extended mag, and Moho does work with the UMP. Um, we've been doing pretty good. We played against IXI. I had a pretty bad night that night when we played against IXI. I felt like I let my team down. Them playing against their old teammates, or Moho playing against his old teammates, or him and John playing against Assassin and Twiz. I didn't do as good as I usually do, and I don't know, I just kind of had a bad night that night. If you guys are watching the stream, I apologize. But right here you see, this is from the night scrims actually. I want to put out a video earlier, but one, I didn't want to put out like another just Moab kill confirm gameplay, because one, you guys don't seem to like those too much just because I don't ever pick up the tags. And the reason why I do that is because I'm either playing with people from stream or I'm playing with just people I know, and I tell them to run around and pick up the tags as I kill people, because you get more points that way. Or not me, but it just spreads the points throughout the team more. What was I going to say? So yeah, I didn't want to just put out another kill confirm Moab gameplay, so I was hoping that my team would get on, and which they did, and then we scrimmed some. We played against LvG, and I think we won most of the maps. I'm not sure if we lost any. I think we either won or tied. So, and then we played against Obey, and I think we won the first map. Tied a map. I think we won Dome, tied Resistance, and then won Arcaden, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. So, anyways, been a pretty good night for our team. I'm pretty excited for this team. I think we're going to do good going into the first event if we can, stick together. Obviously, with the majority of the teams, if you look, through past teams that stick together, usually, finish good throughout the rest of the season. Optic, kept pretty much the same team with JCat, Merc, and Big T. That same three, and then they just kept rotating. They had Nate shot the first event because Rambo couldn't go, and then they went to Rambo, and then they went to Proof. But pretty much they kept the same three, and then they were the most successful team on the circuit. And then you look at Fear, they had they had John and Assassin pretty much the whole time. And then Moho obviously had to quit and couldn't go. And then they got Twiz and Fizzerp. They finished out good. And then it just proves that teams that stick together tend to place better throughout the rest of the season. So let that be a word of advice to you guys out there who want to hop teams, that it's not always the best decision. I know lately I've been hopping teams lately. I know to get on Fear I had to leave Revan and Fatalize, which I never like to do. I never like to leave teams. Just sometimes it's necessary. It's never a fun thing to do though, trust me. If you never left a team, it's always hard to do. But you see on Dome, just let me talk about the gameplay a little bit. We're spawning down low right here, and this is something that you don't really want to do this, but we did really good on the first side, and we kind of started messing around. But basically, you want to look at these maps. They're a lot like Black Ops. This map I kind of like to look at as Hanoi. And right now we're on the bad side of Hanoi, and when you spawn down low in that little rat hole tunnel, whatever you want to call it, you always want to push back. You want to try to get back in your base and get control of this left hallway. You never want to take the easy route and just push through to their spawn, because that's going to give them full control over here loading dock side with the crates, and they're just going to be able to relay flags like they just did on us. Now you see right here, now we're all pushing back to our flag. We're not pushing through. John and Moho were team killing each other. So yeah, you want to try to stay away from the right side of the map. Just because, right there in the little middle blue alley or middle dirt, it's really easy to pick up kills from someone pushing right here. You see Moho stun himself. He actually does take out TP, but he gets killed from the guy inside Dome. So yeah, like I said, always go crate side on both sides. You always want to push crates, try to take control of long haul. If you're coming from the other side, coming into the base that we're in right now, you want to try to have someone push all the way back long haul, have someone coming through the front door long haul. You know, put 2 people in, have one person watch the map, middle of the map, and then have another person watching over here by this little hole, cutting that off. Like I said, the other guy's doing, you know, sitting in that little middle dirt, watching over towards the little rat hole, and you know, you should be good on this team, or on this map, not on this team. But I'm gonna be posting some more MLG gameplay, try to get, you know, my MLG breakdowns back, try to get some more live call-out videos, and so yeah. If you guys have any video suggestions, you know, you want me to do, just leave a comment, let me know. I usually try to do those, or you know, you can tweet at me. You guys know my Twitter. But give this video a like and a favorite, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And you guys know the rest. It's Sharp. I'm out. Peace.